get our first signing of the year. Eli Bickle and Michigan State University football. Just so happy to get this signing season kicked off. Last year we had 8 signings. This is a big one, okay? Big Ten, big time stuff. I wanted to welcome all of you. We have so many classmates, teammates, coaches here, teachers, family, extended family. Just an awesome time. I have some kind of notes that I go down through. Eli is committing to participate in athletics at the college level. He's a great student, a great guy, and represents all the things that are great about our community at North Branch High School. Shortly, Eli will be signing his national letter of intent to participate in football at Michigan State University. As you know, we typically release these press releases to the county press and Tuscola advertisers. I assume this is going to go much bigger than that, obviously, when we're talking about Big Ten football and a new coach. At this time, I'd like Eli to introduce his family in attendance with him today.
So, this is my sister Natasha, my dad Nathan, my mom Christine, my grandma and grandpa Dushetsky, my aunt Teresa, my aunt Dawn, my cousin Autumn, cousin Elise, cousin Aubrey, Uncle Daniel, my cousin Michaela, my cousin Larissa, and their kids, Garrett, Caleb, Frank, Joe, Hadley, Kaylee, Watson, and Elsie. Kaylee.
Very cool. Let's give the family a big hand as well. No doubt, since I've been the athletic director here, this is one of the biggest signings in terms of attendance. Everybody's Eli's friend, and that goes a long way. Eli is just an outstanding kid. I wanted to just mention a couple things. I was thinking this morning about, maybe I'm crazy. I thought about Napoleon Dynamite, the movie. I thought about Uncle Rico. And Uncle Rico claimed that he used to be able to throw a pigskin a quarter mile. He was a legend in his own mind. But you should know, likely we're all in the presence of a North Branch High School legend, okay? And this is for real. This is stuff that we see. On Monday, the kid goes over to the 5'6" gym, he's throwing a shot put 50 feet, okay? That's legendary stuff. Last spring, shatters both of the track records in the throws. Not only second place in Division II, he was second place in the entire state, okay, in high school with about 180 feet, 9 inches. Then, like a month later, okay, he goes to a national event, throws about 8 or 9 feet farther than that. As a junior, okay? So this is a guy last night in street clothes dunking basketballs at 9 p.m. That's legendary stuff we don't see very often. We're talking about, like, not just a legendary football player, we're talking about a legendary overall athlete. Please help me welcome Coach Chris Sikora as he kind of speaks to some of Eli's contributions to our football program.
So I feel honored today to be able to talk about Eli. I have had the pleasure of working with Eli over the past 4 years. And throughout our hallways and community, we see 6'6", 275 pounds walking through the hallway. And we see and we think, okay, that's someone that's special. But it's really the things that we don't see every single day that everybody doesn't see about Eli that's special. And that's his work ethic. It is second to none. Okay, when I think back to times in the winter, from him going through from 6 a.m. workouts, to him going and strength training with me in class, and then going to lifting after school, then going to wrestling practice, after wrestling practice, then going to basketball practice. And that's all one day. Then on weekends, going to work lineman-specific training with Hogs Wild. That is something that no one does. I think everyone goes through and doing those things. He has never once said, I am tired. Never once said, I need a break. He is constantly competing and working hard to be someone, and everyone else is kind of basically dreaming to be good while he's competing to be great. That's what really separates him. It's not 6'6", 270. It is the work ethic that is second to none. I think back to basically springtime of 2024, of him going through to basically compete states for shot and discus. Not only was he strength training in class, he was strength training before that. He goes and competes out in track practice. Then he comes in and then he's working through kick sets and pass pro to only compete in 12 different elite clinics all across the country to compete against the best players in the nation. That was day in and day out. He did 12 camps across the country in under 25 days. It's that work ethic and desire to compete that makes him special. And it's no surprise that, like Mr. Margaret said, he has basically shattered every single record that he's touched. Okay, from going through and breaking all-time records from shot and disc, to basically being a 4-year starter, multiple-year captain, voted amongst his teammates 3 years in a row consecutive, most valuable offensive lineman, 3 years, going on 4 years of all thumb, 3 years all regional, 2 years consecutive BWAC first team all-state offense, 2 years consecutive first team defense. Nominated currently last year, 2024, all-state, nominated right now for all-state in 3 different news organizations. There is no doubt that Eli has left a long, forever lasting impact on North Branch. And I hope that can basically go and they can see all the different things or hear all the different things that he has done throughout his time at North Branch, and maybe push yourself a little bit harder, okay? Because he is someone not only physically to look up to, he is somebody through his work ethic, what he embodies, is someone to look up to. Now he moves on to this point to compete in Lansing. And I know a lot of different times people say, hey, get ready to work once you get to college. He is somebody that has been working day in and day out over the past 5 years. I truly think Lansing has stole a diamond in the class of 2026. Thank you so much for Eli for letting me be part of it.
This is an opportunity where I give our signees an opportunity to say something. Usually they don't want to say anything, but Eli might have something to share with you, and then we'll move on to take some pictures and go from there.
Put me on the spot. I guess just thank you to all my teammates in every sport, I guess, especially in football for pushing me and being there every day, even though some of you guys didn't want to at the end of this year because we were on a struggling train, and also wrestling coaches for pushing me every day, even though most days I didn't want to be there at all. I was there and you pushed me to be my absolute best, and I thank you for that. Oh, and my family, yeah. Good one. Thank you for supporting and being there through all my athletic endeavors and events and accomplishments. Thank you.
Thank you, Eli. It's gonna be nice. So now it's the time where we take some pictures. So we're going to take some, I don't know if we've gotten, Christina, we gotten, okay. You're all tardy, okay? Awesome. All right, if we could have Eli's extended family come up for a photo, the Deshetsky crew and beyond.
You guys can stay right here. Stay right here.
Okay, we'll stand away.
We're supposed to stand up here again. Stand up here, right here. Josie, look at Josie. Cheese. Thanks. Eli. All right. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
And if we could have all of Eli's coaches, anybody that's coached Eli, we could have you guys come up and join.
Do you want parents to stay or they?
Parents can stay. They can leave whatever. Coaches can see them behind here.
Stay. You did.
Jump in there. Jump in there. Jump in here.
That's right.
Yeah, it does. And then we could get Eli's football teammates up there for a picture. Football teammates. We are New Water. Where
They think they are. Nope, I'm sorry. Oh, sir, should Travis the blonde? We've been too far away all season. Is that for me? Travis the blonde. Travis said
I should say Mag. I should say Mag, and then like that's her. That's her. No, I am. Where's your Belly? I think that's like on the 7th. They're waiting to sign it. Is this a good time to face that green? Hold a picture right here. We're smiling. Hold the picture right
That's your credit for getting. Like,
all right, let's have the rest of Eli's friends and teammates up there join up there with this group.
Someone hold a picture.
Eli, do you know the names?
I will be recording.
Hey, do you know the names of
Not the freshman. Freshman. All
I am. Actually, right after. I guess that's fair, yeah.
Hey, let's everybody give Eli another big hand.